Hey, what's up, guys? So recently, Spreadshirt has changed their policy regarding their marketplace. So this is going to affect your sales and, of course, your income if you are already selling on Spreadshirt or if you are new and you are planning to sell on this platform. So in this video, I'm going to share my views regarding this and also hopefully some tips so that you can benefit from this platform and understand this new policy well. So without any further delay, let's get started. Now, Spreadshirt was a fairly good platform for me because I usually get between 50 to 60 or maybe around $50 each month in terms of passive income, and not really uploading much designs on this platform. But recently that they have changed this policy, and I have seen this message, or you can say this option here, this part on this dashboard in which they have changed and introduced their new Star Academy type of thing, this new fancy name thing. So now that I have only a limit of 200 design and I am in the Star class 2, and this is going to affect, of course, my sales. As you can see here, that since the introduction I have not made any sales on this platform. Previously I used to get some sales here and there, and of course I'm not usually uploading design on that this platform regularly on daily basis, but still it was a nice thing to have some kind of income from this platform. But now that is going to be in trouble, and let me just go to this page, the Star Academy thing, and this is, they have different section here which in which they explain each and every category and stuff like that. I'm not going to go through all of that. I'm just trying to briefly discuss the main points and main thing. And the first thing is that this Star Academy policy, or whatever you want to call it, is going to affect only the marketplace, Spreadshirt marketplace. This is not going to affect your Spreadshirt shop. So as you already know, or if you do not know, that there are two ways you can sell on this platform. One is through the marketplace, Spreadshirt marketplace, and the other one is through the spread shop, that you have your own shop or a custom link, or you can also have your own domain on which you can sell these Spreadshirt products. But that is a separate thing, and I'm not let's go not discuss that. So let's focus it on the Spreadshirt marketplace. And one of the main benefit of using selling on Spreadshirt marketplace was that you are getting free traffic. You are not concerned about bringing your own customers for your products. So the traffic was already there, and you usually would get sales because of that. But now that ability to have I would say a decent amount of sales is gone because of this new policy. Because let's just open up this link. Why do we have the Spreadshirt Star Academy? And in this one they explain the reason that there is something like that. They want to have their marketplace to contain some of the only decent design, good looking design that that meet their standards or something like that, that all that thing. But one important thing and that is to notice here is that now they have different levels or tier systems, you might call it. And the first tier system is the Star class 1, that is the starter. So in the first tier system you are going to have only 10 design, ability to upload only 10 design or publish on their marketplace. And they are going to check those designs, and if they see those designs to be relevant to your to their standards and stuff, their quality, then they are going to promote to the Star class 2, that is the pilot design. And in the pilot design you are going to have a limit of 200 designs, and there are other fancy type of benefits that they mention here. I'm not really concerned about that, because they don't really benefit me, or I don't think they will benefit anyone as well. So the main thing is here, this publishing limit. So then after Star class 2 you have Star class 3, that is astronaut. You have 500 designs, and then there is the fourth and the fifth class academy, that you have unlimited designs. Now if you are already in the Star class 4 or the Star class 5, that's really a good idea, because you now have the unlimited you could say definitely no limit of publishing your design, and this whole platform will work the same as it was before. But if you are unfortunately in Star class 2 or Star class 3, or even in Star class 1, that is going to affect you a lot. Now let's discuss about what you can do to clear up in this system. And the one thing that they mention here is that okay, actually let's just go back to this page. So this tier up system, so let's go to the first one, that is starter, and see what that is. So here is the system, okay, the explanation of each and everything. So in the first tier system, you are only allowed to publish 10 designs, and they will check that those design, and if they found these design to be good quality and relevant to their marketplace, they will promote you to the tier system 2, that is star class 2, that is called pilot. And it doesn't necessarily that you have to have any kind of sales in that thing. So that 5 of designs are concerned unique and thing, they are not going to cause any kind of problem here if they do not think that 5 of your designs are not unique or you do not meet that criteria. And even if you do not have that sales, you can still be in star class 2 or the tier system 2. The only thing that they require is you have 10 design, and they should be of good quality and relevant to that. So if you are starting on this platform, just make sure that you upload your best designs, and hopefully you will be able to enter into star class 2. And in this star class 2 or the tier system 2, you are going to have 200 limit of your design, and that is I think a reasonable amount of design. And but in order to promote from star class 2 to the 4 or 5 or even 3, there is going to be a little difficult, because the first thing is that you need to, in order to get into star class 3, you have to have 5 of your designs that are going to be considered unique and inspiring. And what is considered unique and inspiring, well, we do not know, because they do not share this with us. That totally depends upon them, what they consider unique and what they consider inspiring. So the inspection team will decide whether you will be able to enter into star class 3 or not, depending upon the 5 designs out of 200 designs, if they are good or whatever they want to decide it. But there is the good news here for that you do not have to meet 100 sales in order to enter star class 3. So your sales really do not depend in which up to star class 3, that whether you will be in 1, 2 or 3. But if you want to enter into star class 4, then that the sales number is going to affect it, because in order to enter into star class 4, that is the space captain, and in star class 4 you are going to have unlimited design, okay, but in the star class 3 you are only going to have a limit of 500 design. But if you want to enter into star class 4, you have to have at least 100 sales. Now what does that mean? Does that mean that you have to have some 100 sales on lifetime 100 sales, or maybe sales in how much time? It doesn't they do not actually share this knowledge with us, they share this information with us. And the only thing they mention is that you have to have 100 sales, and in my opinion I think it would mean that you have to have 100 sales in a lifetime on this platform. That makes sense. But anyway, in order to, you can also skip the star class 3 if you have 100 sales but you do not have 5 of design that are unique and inspiring, but still you will be able to enter star class 4 just by having 100 sales from the marketplace. That is a really good thing. And I think if you enter just in star class 4 and star class 5, that's just simply the same thing. It doesn't have any much effect, because in both of these things, in the 4th and 5th this thing, you have a limit of, don't have a limit of any design that you can publish. You have unlimited this can say slots on this platform. Now if you want to really sell on this platform, there is two things that you have to do. You have to upload the 10 of your best designs, so that you can enter into the tier system 2. And after entering in the tier system 2, you have a slot of 200 design. So once you upload those 200 design, and you have to make at least 100 sales. But as we do not know whether it is 100 sales in a year or 100 sales of a lifetime, it doesn't they do not actually share this information. So let's say just that you have 100 sales, then it is very good that now you can enter into star class 4 and star class 5, and that is going to help you a lot if you are selling on this platform. Because I already said even in the star class 2 I was selling decent amount of sales every month. I wouldn't say that I have made 100 sales in the lifetime on this thing, and that's why I'm in star class 2. But anyway, Now you have to have make 100 sale on marketplace, on Spreadshirt marketplace, so that you can enter the higher tiers. And of course, the only way you can enter in the higher tiers and make those sales is to upload your best designs on it. And the one thing, the final thing that I would like to share here with this under this new tier system is called the rejections of these things, your designs, and that is going to get you in trouble because they have this fancy thing called lost in space, and they have already put them in code. So anyway, so it means that you are going to be rejected by that platform, and you are going to have some kind of like a ban on your account. Not really a permanent ban or total ban, but kind of a way in which you are limited in your number of designs that you can upload on this platform. So you will have only 50 designs that you are upload on this platform, and the only thing that is going to get you into this trouble into this lost in space section or tier system is that if you get 5 rejected design. Now in my experience on selling on Spreadshirt, they can reject design based on anything without any, if you do not you can say causing any kind of copyright problem or trademark problem. Even then your design can be rejected by just saying that it does not meet our standards. So they have this thing called meeting our standards, kind of like a vague thing, but if it does not meet their standards, you will be rejected. So make sure that you do not get 5 rejections. It's very important, because if you get 5 rejection, they will put a limit on your account of just uploading 15 designs at a time, or not at a time, but a total number of 50 designs. So guys, this is what I wanted to share with you, and if you still want to spend time on this platform, that totally depends upon you. You can if you have time and you can spend some time on this, you can definitely enter into higher tier systems and possibly maybe generate more sales from this marketplace. Because if you are already selling on the Spreadshirt, most of the possibility is that you are selling it through the marketplace. You are not getting any sale on the Spreadshirt shop, and because in a Spreadshirt shop you have to bring your own customers, you have to bring your own traffic to that platform. So that is a biggest problem with that thing. Now if you still want to sell on the Spreadshirt and put every design that you have created for any other platform, maybe for Redbubble or for much by Amazon, and you also want to put it on this platform, you can definitely put it on this platform, but they will not sell it on their marketplace. You can put it in your own Spreadshirt, and as I already said, you will have to bring your own traffic, and you can bring the traffic through your fan page on maybe Instagram, Facebook, or any other social media platform. So that is one way to do it. And in my opinion, if you are just want to sell it on this platform, it is better to sell it from your own shop on this platform, that is called the Spread Shop. Maybe you have your own domain. Even if you do not have your own domain, you can still sell it through that unique link for that shop on this platform. And it is better for you, because in the Spread Shop you will have the chance to decide the pricing of your products. On the marketplace you do not have that option. You cannot have that luxury to decide the pricing of that product, and that is one thing. So there are 2 ways you can sell it, and I would say that it is better to sell it on the Spreadshirt as compared to the Spreadshirt marketplace, keeping in view of this new policy that they have introduced. Now I already have made some videos regarding Spreadshirt and Spreadshop, and how to upload your design faster on this platform. Make sure that you check that out if you are already not seen those videos, and hopefully you have found this tip and these things to be useful in understanding this new policy. If so, make sure that you like the video, and if you have any confusion regarding this policy or any content on this video, you can ask me in the comments below, and I will try my best to answer those questions. And hopefully I'll see you in the next video, and thank you for watching.